Get the fuck out of here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that's where the deep.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed.
Uh-oh, Neil. You fucking up.
Extending a play. And sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 36, Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, Mahomes. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Let's go, Nail.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go option to the short side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was full clock that time. He got away to bring him down.
And that was a bouncer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Oh, you lucky, Nail. You lucky.
51-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
As a defense, you're more balanced.
You know I'm a convict, man. I'm going for it, nigga.
Keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Able to find Gray here. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. George Karlaftis able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
I gave you that, nigga. You ain't gonna get no more.
And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 40. Nicole Hardman. And they are not.
You can't fuck with me, Neil. You can't fuck with me.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Oh, they worked me, Neil. You lucky.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's getting
Hey, Neil, I ain't going like that, Neil.
late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
I ain't going like that, Neil.
Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them scoring before the half ends.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
The offense schemed.
Shut that nigga down.
Wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Butker's kick here is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
Let's go.
Return after the break.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had two quarters.
Ain't no run game, nigga.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit. Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like
You ain't getting nothing, Neil. You ain't getting nothing, nigga.
McDuffie with a pick.
as they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety.
Bro, they just worked me, bro. I had him wide open. That's some bullshit, dog.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good game on the ground.
It's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
First throw there taken in by Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
You got to fight for a touchdown, bro. I'm not giving you nothing.
As the drive continues, it's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And just a yard to go here on second down.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Why you crying the box all day, bro? You nigga going all out.
Now it's Mahomes again. Running right through him.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught.
It's over, Neil. I'm a legend.
Juju Smith-Schuster,
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
and the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts. Smith catches left side. Stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st.
They ain't gonna try that no more, Neil. I promise you that.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Let's go.
And that is
Let's get it.
incomplete.
Let's get it,
Time
dog.
left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several.
Oh, he bagged him.
The catch is made. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
Burt sets up to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I did
Oh my God.
there to make sure they picked up something.
How the fuck he catch that shit?
Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
Nope.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. And he takes this one into the end
That's
zone,
fake,
and
bro.
all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So
Oh,
Second
yeah.
down run didn't work. They wanted to get on 3rd down and get in.
You're
It was a
going,
short
cuz.
passage, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up.
Nope.
Let's call our favorite running
Oh, he pushed him in the fucking end zone.
best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Option on the
This nigga.
2-point try, and the decision to pitch it worked out.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it? Remember the dribble, draw,
I hate this nigga.
drive, and dish? How about that one? Drew everyone to him, dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
And
Let's go,
this
Scott Moore.
recovered by the hands team.
Good shit.
And
This
that
game.
should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
You gonna waste these timeouts, nigga. I promise you.
win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
I don't care about you now. I'm sure I don't care about you now.
To throw is Mahomes.
I'm gonna show you I don't care about you now.
And this is
I ain't gonna lie.
And he's
I ain't playing with you, bro.
touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining.
GG's.
Just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
In the beginning of the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential touchdowns. But probably not the last one we're going to see in this game. Not as long as they hold this lead.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure.
Last play for your pride, Neil.
We'll take it with them. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh, that's fake. GG's. My man's nigga.